Buenos Dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Like a motherfucking smack addict, right? And as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, mouthpieces. Motherfuckers got that cold mouthpiece. And in that fashion. Now, there's a reason why I use this guy for the thumbnail. Slick talking, smooth walking, mouthpiece, bro. Now, of course, there's some people that utilize that mouthpiece in a menudo style in a direct fashion to obtain things in life, man. They just a smooth talker, man. They got that game. They got their rap down. Hey, their gimmick is on point, right? They know how to utilize that. Then there's some that use their mouthpiece for frivolous antics. They use their mouthpiece to slander, defecate, just push an agenda, Holmes. It's a pretender agenda. That's what I call it. Word of the day, pretender. I made it up. Okay? This is what happens in life in general. You know, YouTube, life, a lot of different things come into the realm of wordplay. And people use their wordplay for various different situations. Now, people with cold mouthpieces growing up, myself, you know, were vaulters that would lace you up, educate. I was always captivated. Damn, this motherfucker's a smooth talker. This fool got all the game. He gets all the chicks. This motherfucker, hey, he can go in anywhere in a restaurant, Holmes, flip some shit, get 2 tacos, a tamale, and a motherfucking sope. You know, he just had the game, bro. There was people that had game and people that would sit you down and they'd lace you up, man. And it was like listening to gospel, Holmes. Every word that came out of their mouth was smooth, deliberate, had a lot of thinking behind it, and it's just the way it came out. Okay? These were the type of individuals that laced me. These were the type of people that indoctrinated and educated me into the plight of my life, man. A lot of things that was going to happen in my life. A lot of things that I still use to this day. A lot of the game. People say, where do you get all these sayings from? You know, I pick up a little bit here, a little there. Some of them, Holmes, I freestyle and I develop myself. You know what I mean? Because I've been known to have a cold mouthpiece here and there. But at the same time, there's some slick talking individuals, man, that their shit is way beyond up to par. Their shit is way beyond the realm of what you're thinking when you think of a motherfucker with a mouthpiece. They just got super game. Okay, and then there's people that have a mouthpiece, Holmes, but they're slick talking. They really don't know what the fuck they're talking about, Holmes. They're really just talking just to hear themselves talk or to be heard by those and manipulate others. Those are slick talkers. Those are people with cold mouthpieces, right? Not cold like, man, I got a cold mouthpiece, but cold like, oh, man, it was cold that night, type mouthpiece, right? So you got to have your antennas ready, you know, when you run into those type of individuals, because, man, they'll talk you out of your Cortezes. No doubt about it, you know what I mean? The higher the sock, the downer the fool, they'll take your socks out, vatos. In that fashion, people are known to fucking work people with their wordplay and talk them out of their last sopa. Hey, Sasuke, what's up? Hey, you got any sopas? Charlie, bro, I'm on my last one. Well, Sasuke, watch out. Hey, look, I know, times are rough. But over in my cell, times are a little bit rougher, right? So go ahead and shoot that sopa, and watch it, and I'll get you back mañana. Oh, but Cantina's not till next week. Yeah, I didn't say I was gonna get you back a sopa. So I got you though. You're gonna be happy, Holmes. You're gonna be quite surprised, happy. Hey man, watch out, bro. I'm the homie, right? Bam, you shoot the sopa. The next day, he shoots you a fucking half of a crumb cake from fucking the tray 3 days ago. It's all bad, right? Shit happens. People get talked out of their Sunday best. It's what happens, you know. And the reason I use this guy right here on the fucking thumbnail is because he's one of those individuals. You know, he's a slick talking fool, man. Can't take nothing from him, man. You gotta respect a guy man, that could get on YouTube or get anywhere on any type of platform, man, and talk a motherfucker out of his last dollar bill, y'all. You know what I mean? Because it happens. Do I condone it? Do I endorse it? Charlie, man. Of course not, man. We're all hint out here struggling. We're all raza. We're all people. We're all just trying to get, man, just trying to get what's right and what's out there for our familias. We're trying to make it, you know. We're trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. And in that fashion. But at the same time, these are the type of motherfuckers that need 14 of that 15 right off the top. You know what I mean? I'm going to need it with interest. What the size? Yeah, they want theirs, you know. They don't want his fucking apple or his pork chop. They want his life. And this is how it goes. So I came across, man, maybe about a year and a half ago, this guy, Mr. West, right? And tripped out on him. He had that prison look. He was all swole. He was all tatted back. That motherfucker was spitting all over the place. You know what I mean? I had to wipe my fucking... is that fucking spit on my shit? Did I spit on my shit? Charlie, it was his spit. It was bad, right? It was on the outside looking in. There was spit on the outside. I was like, I didn't know fucking... And that's how it was. But I started to listening to his words, and I started to, listen and watch his spills, you know, and no hate, man, no hate to this guy. I liked where he was going with it, but then somewhere along the line, I said to myself, this guy got a cold mouthpiece. He knows how to get you intrigued. He knows how to get you enthralled. He knows how to bring you in to the story. He's a good storyteller. A storyteller, though, right? So as I started to decipher his spills and started to listen, I started to, no, that wasn't happening at that time. I don't think that was going on there either, you know? I started to decipher what was real from fake. Okay, and then I realized that this guy had just a good enough mouthpiece to bring us in, Holmes, as viewers, but keep us shut out of what was really going on and what the real agenda was. You know, and that's what it was. He was just a slick talking mouthpiece. You know, I remember my homeboys when they laced me up back in the days, they used to tell me, they used to be like, hey, keep through chavatos with the good mouthpiece, man. Because they'll spin your head all up, Holmes. They'll tell you everything you want to hear, and at the end, so you ain't going to get nothing that you thought you had coming. That's right off the top. That's just based on. That's what they do. And there was a lot of individuals that I met, man, that had their rap down. They had that cool mouthpiece, Holmes, and I used to avoid them and shake them and bake them and break them and stay away from them based on, Holmes, what the homeboys told me back in the days. I wasn't trying to get caught up in their frivolous activities. I wasn't trying to get caught up in what they had going on because I knew at the end of the day, they'll leave you high and dry, Holmes, and they're going to smooth talk someone else. They're going to be over here talking away. It's what happens. Anyways, this guy had a cold mouthpiece, man, and like I said, I started to view his videos and started to notice inconsistencies and inaccuracies is what we could say. And that's neither here nor there, man. I don't care. That's that man's story. Let him tell it. You know, it was more watchable because of the mouthpiece and the way he said it. I mean, he yelled at motherfuckers, look at this shit right now, right? I was like, oh, shit, okay, I'm looking, right? He was like, you don't wear socks in prison. I do, right? Well, you're wrong. They're about to talking to me or what? You know what I mean? You almost feel like the Vato's yelling at you, not to you, you know? If you get what I'm saying. And then you become enthralled, enraptured. But at the end of the day, gente, I'm here to tell you and give you some game, man. It's just a mouthpiece. You know, it's just a smooth talking mouthpiece. And the Vato got the game. He got the rap down. You know, so in life, in general, and I'm going to tell you a story about someone that was a smooth talker, Holmes, that found himself in a wreck because it caught up to him. Now, I'm not going to say that everyone that has that cold mouthpiece or everyone that knows how to fucking get you going, man, is a corrupt guy, man. There's a lot of guys, man, that are very educated, just well laced up in life in general. You know, they got street smarts as well as book smarts. And they're righteous, man. They're wholesome. They actually got a good message. They actually got a good spiel. They actually got good fucking intentions, Holmes, good morals and values that are instilled in them. And they express that and you feel that, Holmes. You could feel a real one when a real one's present. You know, when a real one's talking, Holmes, ones that fucking are real too will shut up and listen, Holmes. And not necessarily shut up, but just take their time to listen because they watch they about the right here. You know what the word is done? The art of what he read. He well laced up. He went to Hill College and everything. Oh my, right? Oh boy, I'm gonna listen. And that's what happens. You listen to him. You might pick and choose, man, what you're going to take from his spiel and educate one's mind because you never are too old to strive for education. That's the number one thing in life. Respect and education roll hand in hand, man. Respect the educator, Holmes, that he's giving you the fucking game to get educated, you know, and then utilize that and pay it forward to the next man. And so it's good. And the beat goes on, right? Everyone's going to get educated. And now you got a whole bunch of book smart motherfuckers, street smart motherfuckers, and you can't lose. Vato. Oh, no, you can't lose. But there was a guy that I ran into, you know, and it was on the calles. It was on the calles. I had just got out of prison, you know, and I remember he was a slick talking individual, man. He had his game down where he would, you know, walk up to people and he could manipulate them out of their holy shoes that they were wearing. And, you know, and he wasn't no big guy. He wasn't no bully type individual. He wasn't no Debo, you know what I mean? That's my bike, punk. He wasn't doing none of that. He could talk you out of your bike. It's so scary. That's a clean ass Haro right there you got. Watch it, man. I used to have one when I was little too, but at the same time, right? Yeah, someone stole it, man. Shit, Holmes. Hey, you should let me borrow it for just for a couple of days, Holmes. You know what I mean? Because look, I already know it. See, this is the thing, Holmes. See, I already got one stolen from me a long time ago, so I already know what to do, not to. So let me borrow it for a couple of days. I'm gonna list you up. There's things that I have to do to hook you up, Holmes, so that way they don't steal it from you. Orale. 3 days pass, you still ain't seen your bike. Smooth talk you right out your shit, right? But I run into this guy. And I remember he was thinking automatically, assuming because I had did time in prison, that I wasn't up to par or up on game on what was going on in the city of Merced at that particular time, right? So he started spitting propaganda, and he was a smooth motherfucker. Like I said, bro, he had that mouthpiece. You know, he can make you believe the unbelievable. Ripley's Believe It or Not, right? And he started telling me things and talk about individuals that I knew weren't even alive still, you know? He's like, yeah, I was over there with the homeboy over here, bro. Hey, word on the street is, bro, hey, it's right now we just gotta fucking chill, kick back, homes. Hey, no one's gonna be getting money out here because at the same time, watch out, it's hot right now. The placas are everywhere. Well, there's no way you could talk to that homeboy because the motherfucker's been dead for 5 years since I went to his funeral. And at the same time, bro, you're just trying to slow me down from getting them ducats, like fucking getting my bread, getting my little dollar bill, holla on. You know what I mean? So you can go ahead and manipulate the masses and get all that, right? And get on down the road, the yellow brick road. It wasn't going to happen, right? But it's just the way that he was able to slick talk certain people where, yeah, Vatos, I would run into him. I'd be like, hey, bro, what's up? You not out here getting your paper? Charlie owns because the homeboy told me, hey, it's hot right now. And at the same time, man, he said that hey, if you're outside past 10 o'clock and you look good and see a UFO and everything, and they'll take you, huh? And then starts, yeah, you believe that shit? He told me they took him. Yeah, I know. That's what he told you. But it wasn't like I said, it wasn't what he was saying. It was the delivery. He was just so smooth, so cold, so calculated with that righteous mouthpiece that people believed him. Now, how do people achieve that? How do people get there where they're believable when you should just see right through them? Like, man, this is about a straight bob also, right? They educate their mind, okay? They don't just educate their mind on themselves, how to be wholesome, how to be a good person, what to do in life, but they start a philosophy course on how to fucking educate themselves by learning you. They learn you. They learn the people. They learn the gente. They learn the raza. They learn everybody in general so that they know how to utilize your faults, your downfalls, your weaknesses to manipulate you, and they turn it on you. They twist it. So it's que no one doing a Chicana U-turn. Like, they about to try to do the Chicana U-turn. Orale. You know what I mean? I got a big old chistoso for him on Indiana Street. Watch out. Bang, bang, And it's hard for people to fucking catch up in their mind, because they're a little bit slower than others. And this Vato's over here able to, because he knows the type of person. He could tell by their hand movements, their hand gestures, their eye movements, the way they speak, the way they talk. He says, got me one right here, got me a lummy dummy, man. I'm going to go ahead and peel him for everything he got, manipulate him, and they're going to follow me. You know what I mean? And that's how it is in life. Now, I'm not saying everybody's like that. There's some actually good people, man, that are out there, and they're really for the benefit of the people. They're really for gente. They're really for, for prospering. Let's all prosper. And I'm one of those people, man. Fucking let's all get it. If we don't got it, then none of us got it. If we got it, if someone got it, then they got it. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about what you got. Don't worry about what I got, because I ain't got much, homes. You know what I mean? And what I got, I ain't trying to give you because that's all I got, right? And I got to worry about me and my own. But at the same time, if you really need it, man, watch out here. Here's the sweater off my back. I got you. That's the type of person I was laced up to be. That's the type of person I've always been. Now, at the same time, man, it's cold, so at least let me keep my wife beater, man. Don't take everything I got. What the damn, Spencer? You took my ring, you took my Rolex. I looked at the Vato, said, damn, what's next? You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't got nada. But there are some individuals that don't care. You know what I mean? They're slithering, homes. They'll take the last fucking tamale in the bolsa. They'll take the last tortilla fucking on the fucking comal, right? They ain't tripping. It's okay, hey, give me a tortilla. We only got one left. Pero there's two. We only got one. He'll put them together. It's okay, yeah, Spencer, rip it. Put a little piece right here. Okay, bro, are you sure there was only one? It looked like two. Yeah, hey, looks can be deceiving. You know what I mean? And in that fashion, that's how people are, It's all about the haves and the have-nots, the people that are trying to get over on the next man for whatever reason, the hate and the dislike and the discord and all kinds of different things going to. So I'm not using big words because I don't even know how to spell half of them. I'm just a fucking regular dude from the calle, and the pinta. But Trip, the mouthpieces that people possess nowadays with this new generation thing going on, there's some slick talking, smooth talking characters, man. I ain't gonna lie. I see some of these youngsters and they're highly educated, bro. I don't know if they're learning it from the internet or they're learning it I know they're definitely not learning it for their big homies, because the big homies are too busy on Scante and Carga to even worry about what they're fucking into. I don't care about their tight ass pants. Give me a grandma, right? What do you mean about a grandma? Instagram? Charlie, I don't care about that or Snapchat or none of that shit. I said grandma, homes. Well, I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna go to my grandma's house right now. What do you want to talk to? You know what I mean? They don't. No, they're on two different levels. No one can comprehend each other. There's a time warp and a time gap there. But at the same time, these youngsters are developing skills, man. I'm hearing them, man. They're spitting some game nowadays. I don't even know what the fuck they're saying. It's like alien talk to me, But obviously they're doing their thing, man, because they're progressing and moving forward. They're having feria. I remember when I was their age, I was fresh getting out of YA, wondering what the fuck I was going to sell next, to come up. These motherfuckers, I see them, the island boys with big old funny hairs and fucking slime tattooed on them. And so they're having more paper than I've ever seen in my life. So I want to be an island boy, right? You know what I mean? I'm trying to come up too. You know, I'm still playing catch up with tomatoes in my back pocket. But at the end of the day, man, I can only be me and true to myself and what I am, you know? And that's a man, period. Plain and simple. A man that will throw these, a man that knows when to open and close this, a man first and foremost, you know? Not a deceiver, Holmes, a true believer. That's what I am. But people that have slick mouthpieces and people that, you know, are going to get you for what you have, man, it's hard to decipher them, man. But I think you guys, people out there, are smart enough to see them when you see them. You know, you can see them from a mile away. And like looking at that vato on the thumbnails, YouTube channel, you're like I said, no hate, man. I like some of his stories. I still do, you know. But of course, some of his stories were far-fetched and a little outlandish. And, you know, I was able to decipher that just because I myself had the gift of gab. I myself was born with the mouthpiece. Only I utilized my mouthpiece, man, to promote unity for the raza, to promote, you know, having fun with the people, man, to promote, man, going out there and taking care of your children and getting it, man. Not fucking going in the cuts and getting high and losing your kids and disrespecting your hyena and you know, there's no time for the frivolous wordplay and the frivolous games, man. Let that shit go. There's other vatos that will do that, Holmes. You don't be the one to do that. You know, you be a man, Holmes. Be more man than him. Orale, Apollo. But guys with mouthpieces, I've seen them, man, and this ain't nothing new. It's not nothing new. This just didn't happen overnight. Vato's been having the game and the rap down for a long time. E40 in the clique. That vato E40 got his own damn language. That vato Young Mozzie, that vato got his own damn language. Mouthpieces, bro. Mouthpieces, but they utilize it for the benefit of themselves. They're not manipulating and taking from people. What they're doing, Holmes, is they're using it to be rappers. They're using it to be entrepreneurs, Holmes. They're using it to be ghetto superstars or whatever you might want to call them. They're utilizing it for the benefit, right? You know, you're born with it, Holmes. Some people can develop it. You know, everything can be learnt and developed, right? There's some things that can't, you know, and that's just the way it is. There's some gatos that get on there and they'll be like, no, I don't even know what he said. I've never been like that. And that doesn't make the guy with the fucking mouthpiece any better than that guy. All that means is he knows how to spell a few more words or whatever the case may be. Maybe not. You never know. Vato can be playing the role over here. But that's just what it is. You know, I thought I'd just touch on the subject because, you know, there's a lot of slick talking people in this world, you know, and like I said, they're not all bad, bro. You know, some of them just got the rap down. Huh? They got the game. You know, I had homeboys like that, man. Homeboys that a pull behind them, man, they didn't even have to, they were the stuff with those Homes, the ugliest motherfuckers on the planet, Homes, with the baddest chicks all the time. You know what I mean? They only like you because you're money. Some scared Homes, I don't even got a job, eh? You know what I mean? You ain't got a job. You didn't know that? No, I always thought because you got a nice car and everything. Oh shit, yeah, I worked the homie out of that shit. It's all good in the hood. Anyways, what's up, man? We're keeping it easy and breezy around this motherfucking piece. Like, goddamn, Homes. You know what I mean? You're keeping it easy and breezy. Beautiful cover girl. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. At the same time, I started to develop my mouthpiece, bro. The way I talked, the way I shot my game, Homes, just by listening to other homies talk, man, by picking up on keynotes, by picking up on different things, you know, people said, and kind of made my own game, you know? And some people like it and some people dislike it. And to those of you that dislike it, I understand. Orale, you know, I'm not a likable person to some. To some, I'm great. It is what it is, man. Guess what? Hate me, I like you. It's all love. It's always gonna be with me, you know? Until you pose a threat to my safety and security, then I break your fucking shit open. Period, you know? No shade, no shade. You know what it is. Anyways, with that being said, man, I hope that you move fast with a purpose. I hope that you go out there, you get everything that you want to hustle for. It's called hustling. So go out there and get it, man. The holiday season's coming up, man. Go out there and get your kids something, man. You know, go fight for them if you need to fight for them, man. Make it happen, Captain. Do what you do, man. If you're a hind out there, make your own man some tortillas porque he's out there working. He's hungry when he gets home. So he wants the plato ahari shit. No tuna fucking hamburger helper shit. We don't do it like that, Holmes. Somos Mexicanos, man. We need some frijoles, some arroz, some carne con fucking whatever you want to put on it. Bang, bang. And in that fashion, at the end of the day, avoid the people that will slick talk you out of your last fucking dollar bill and get gamed up by the ones that will slick talk you in to educating yourself. The gun. Bang, bang. You already know what it is. It's just a little game.